Waller.
Two 60-hundred Cavalish Feelies to the cool boy congregation, and a soft Van Hooydonk to those riding the waves of Vaspria's heavenly domain. For yea, he who tastes the cool boy's fountain is he who swims with eternal Yeboas. It was the great Inga Harland that arrived on a golden pony and asked for forgiveness from the righteous Lord on high. Without looking backwards, he asked the sea of people below to join him in his quest to find the heart of the motherland. Without thinking, the crowds turned and tossed their coins in the air. 1,000 Ugoegiogs to you fair princes and princesses. Don't delay, pick up your golden amulets and telephone in right now. 28, 78, 78, 68, 38, 28, 78, 68, CBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to WallerFM, sponsored by the Cool Boys Club. And you know him best. Here he is, Graham.
Graham's bunch, I'm the head of the bunch. Graham's bunch, I'll make you eat your packed lunch.
My name is Graham, I've got my own show, driving around in my convertible.
Graham's bunch,
I got my own show, Graham's show, I got my own show.
I'm feeling Graham deep inside.
Feeling Graham, feel it of course, feeling the rhythm, feeling the force.
Graham's new sponsor is the Cool Boys Club. He's the coolest boy in the Cool Boys Club. Let's all thank the Lord for the Cool Boys Club. Join today for $49.99 a month.
Cool Boys Club, yeah, yeah. Cool Boys Club, everybody wants to join. Namaste.
Absolutely right, and a Namath day to you out there in Radio Land. So it's the Graham's Packed Lunch with me, Graham, and my friend Terry here too. You're listening to us on a cool 98.77B to 103.7248-C. Sticking with the hit, stick 'em up punk, lunchtime is here. And with me is Terry. Go on, Terry.
How you doing, Graham? I really like that intro you did there. I was just going to say, Graham and Teabag here, driving you home. I'm going for a new moniker, Teabag. I think it sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
I mean, I know you like a cup of tea, so that does actually make sense. So
Actually, I prefer the bag, to be honest.
Just the bag. You just eat the bag.
No, I put the bag in the cup like you usually would, put the milk in, pull the bag out the cup, then just suck it. That's the way I do it. It's a Terry tea bag. No one else does that. It's the way they do it in Terryland.
It's going to be a bit too strong, but that's fine. And it's good to have you here, because it is Graham and Terry's packed lunch, but it's mainly my packed lunch. So, you know, we're here at lunchtime, like I said. We're driving you to, from, away from, near to, back to, through the, under the, into the, parking your car, having your lunch, that kind of thing, isn't it?
We'll drive you to the drive-thru if you want. I mean, it's not going to be a very good dinner, but we'll if you're in a hurry, we'll drive you to the drive-thru. You can put your order in, we'll wait. We don't need anything, and then we'll send you on your way.
Absolutely. I mean, after this, I wouldn't mind driving all of the listeners to the drive-thru myself in my new Fiat. So
I think, Graham, though, if you were to drive to the drive-thru, first you'd probably stop off at the Church of the Cool Boys Club, wouldn't you? Just to, you know, say a few good words to the Lord of Sprea, maybe just bless yourself, do a few rosaries, you know, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. I mean, I think you're mistaking religions there, because there ain't nothing to do with rosaries there. It's all about the, you know, Alfie and Garland and all that business.
I know, but Jesus spoke with Goliath and L. Ron Hubbard, didn't he? And they sort of said, high five, Muhammad, and then they did a sort of little Buddhist thing, and then they did a little prayer and said, Alfinka Harland. It takes the best of all the religions, Graham, but it's not a religion, it's a club, it's a cool club. That's what it is.
Cool Boys Street, Cool Boys Summer Club. That's true, actually. And, you know, there's a lot for us to learn about them, but you're exactly right. Often I will, at lunchtime, I will forgo my lunch and just go and light a candle. Listen to one of the sermons, speeches. Gwyn's quite enigmatic, isn't he? So
yeah, and we've been helping out in the community, haven't we? I mean, first of all, Graham, how have you been helping out in the community in the name of the Cool Boys Club? Because before, just let me preface this, Graham, because let me just say, as we're driving along the road, we might see an accident on the side of the road. Most of us might kind of look at the accident and go, oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh, don't like that. Drive on. But a Cool Boys Club member will stop and say, how can I help? And that's the sort of thing we do. So how have you been helping in the community, Graham?
Well, I needed to borrow next door's jet washer to get some greasy marks off my driveway. I just asked if their kid would do it, and he did. So he did it for me. I said thanks.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. You could say to him, this is a lesson you'll learn by helping the community. You're teaching a new generation how to help, aren't you?
Didn't say that. I tried to ignore him. He's a little rotund thing, actually, and he's got a bit of a mouth on him, so I just tried to ignore him as best I could.
It's positive anyway, Graham. It's positive in the community. At least you're getting involved with the community.
I did. I did. Yeah, no, sorry. I did. I'm just thinking something else that I did, actually. Letha across the road, she's got her own ironing business. So I just took her a load of ironing. I said I only had 10 things, but I had like 30. She only charged me for 10, so that was pretty good.
Well, keep reading, Graham, some of the scripture and see if you can. Maybe you haven't got to the part about helping others. Maybe you've just sort of read the bit about others helping you. Keep reading the scripture, and I'm sure you'll be a cooler boy in the future. You know, having read more, you'll rise up, and you'll maybe get to level 7 in the Cool Boys Club.
Hang on.
I'm a level 14 right now, so Graham, I know a little bit more than you.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I've been taking art classes.
I'm just giving ideas about things that I've done. I did do a good thing the other day. This has got to get me up to level 18 easy. So there was an old lady. She was obviously going out to do her shop. She might have just been to the post office or something. I saw her drop a couple of 20s on the floor. Picked them both up, didn't I?
You gave them to her and said, "You dropped some money."
No. She was miles gone. I wasn't chasing after her.
Miles gone in distance or in mental state.
Bit of both. But
waste not, want not. That's one of the
40 quid, isn't it? 40
one of the pillars of the Cool Boys Club is waste not, want not. So 40 quid. What did you get with it?
Do you want 20 quid?
I'll take 20, Graham. Yeah. I'll take 20.
So if I'm not moving up in levels, you're coming down. So
a couple of buckets of chicken with that from KFC, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
You feed yourself for a couple of days. It don't keep though, does it? You can't reheat it. Anyway, I don't know about this, about you, Graham, but I think we should get on the phones and let's just call the community. Let's just call random people in the community. And actually, let's just let them call us because we'd get loads of...
Come on, we did a bit of that last time. You were awful at it. Let's get them...
Yeah, terrible at it.
Get them calling out. I ain't got the patience for...
Okay, fair enough. I'll take a call. Right, here we go. Call's coming in. Where is it? I think there's a call out there somewhere. There it is. How are you doing? Who's on the line? What's your name? And are you a cool boy?
Oh, hi. I am one of the coolest boys you're ever going to meet. Oh, loving the cool boys.
You sound it. You sound very cool. And the coolest boys in the nation all help out in their community, spread the love. They don't go past the accident at the side of the road. They don't take photos. They say, how can I help? So how have you helped out in the community this week?
Oh, such a cool boy that I am. I'm so cool in the community. I would like to give you my details. Sort code 55.
We're not doing that yet. No, we're not.
39. Account number.
Write it down, Graham.
5588. I'll see if I can. 24 on the back. 307. Please deposit £500.
Okay, that was good. We hadn't been pre-warned that there would be a promotional caller added. So probably just jump on to the next call.
I'll take a call. I think there's one out there. I'm going to get me fishing rod, see if I can reel it in. There it is. Let's see if I can catch it. Hello, good day, good morning. You're through to Graham's Packed Lunch, and you're here for your lunch. And how have you helping out in the community? Right, who's that, please? Hello, what's your name and what's your number? What level are you at?
Well, I ain't got to level yet. My name's Belkinfoot.
Right. Belkinfoot.
No, it's not that. It's Thomas Belkinfoot.
Brelthimwood.
Yes, it's Belkinfoot. And what I did was I've been down to the church of the Cool Boys Club every day this week, and I've never seen you there, Graham.
Right. Well, you know, I'm level 8 down there. What level are you again?
Level 47.
Right, yeah, so level...
And I get access to everyone at all the different levels of the Cool Boys Club, and I've never seen you or Terence there.
Right, well, which chapter of the
same one as you, Graham. The same one as you, Graham.
Right, I see. And what time do you normally go?
All day, every day, Graham.
Right, okay.
And sometimes I wait outside, WallerFM, and I follow you home so I can see if you've been through the Cool Boys Club. And I've never seen you go there. And you're flawed, Graham. You're absolute flawed.
I'm flawed.
You're absolute flawed.
Flawed,
Graham. And I know you and Terry are just trying to bring down the Cool Boys Club from the inside because you're not really Cool Boys at all. Because you're flawed, and so is that Terry. Tell that Terry if you see him. I know he's there. He keeps his voice down, isn't he?
Right.
And he knows he's flawed, and you're flawed too.
Right, I see. You don't happen to know Ian Wilkins at all, do you?
I've never met anyone called Ian Wilkins in my life because I don't associate myself with fraudulent characters like you, Graham.
I don't know what you're. Sorry, is your dog barking in the phone?
Don't make fun of the way I speak, Graham. I'm at much higher level than you, if you even have a level at all at the Cool Boys Club, because I've never seen you there, and I've been helping out in the community. Were you going to ask me how I've been helping in the community? Because I want to tell you.
If you give me a moment, that was going to be my next question. So, how have you been helping out in your local community, please?
I've been cleaning up the condoms, haven't I? Because I've been going down all the back alley, and sometimes you find a loose condom in the back alley, and I've been cleaning them all up, haven't I? Because that's what I do, because I don't want people to get pregnant without walking along, and they might trip over, land on a condom that's full of a gentleman's mushroom cream, and I would not like a lady to find herself inseminated, so I've been cleaning up all the condoms in the area.
Right, okay. I mean, that is...
Wow.
Yeah, that is great stuff that you're doing. I don't think you understand how... But that's fine. That's not a problem.
Graham, you don't understand because I am level 53 and you're not even a real cool boy.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, because I've got the celebrity level, so level 8 is actually probably multiplied by about 9 or 10.
Actually, Graham, I am one of the members of the board for the Celebrity Centre down at the Cool Boys headquarters, and I've never seen your name on the list.
Right, okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. It's really been... What did you say your name was again?
Thomas.
I don't think that's what you said, but that's fine.
I'm not telling you my name because
now you're being
fraudulent. Associated with fraudulent characters like you.
I think you're the fraud. Hammoth, if I can call you that. Pummeth. What's a pummeth? Like a Pamel stone?
Shut up! I hate it. I don't like it. I'm going.
Go get yourself in it, alright?
And you're saying you're a suppressive person. That's what you are, a negative suppressor. And
get yourself in a sharing barn. Alright.
I've taken a few sharing barns. I've never seen you that.
Right, okay, cut him off, T. Good.
I think he's gone. It's a good caller there, wasn't it, Graham?
I mean,
he's got you though, hasn't he? I mean, when was the last time you went?
I've been going loads. I normally go when they're about to close because I just feel you get a better deal if you go last 5 minutes.
You know what? I haven't been that many times, Graham.
No, I haven't. To be honest, I'm not really that into it. I think it's a bit weird. So, but they're paying the wages.
Yeah,
fine.
Well, oh, Graham. I mean, can you hear that, Graham?
What's that?
I don't know. I just thought I heard just a few carriages down. I just thought I heard a little bit of action, a little bit of sound. Could just hear a little tinkering.
Are you dusting the trolley off?
I don't know, Graham. What do you think? I mean, am I permitted to?
I mean, it's engraved with your name. You've got a trolley. Can I whip the cloth off the trolley?
Well, no, because you're sat here. I'm down the. I mean, I'm gonna have to go and get it, aren't I?
Well, can I go and get it?
No, you sit here, Graham. I'm going to get it. Right, I'll be back in a sec.
All right, you go.
You just keep the show going, and I'll go and get the trolley.
Right. Okay. So everybody in the carriage, when Terry comes back, don't say a word. Pretend that you're all asleep, okay? Just pretend that they're asleep. And you...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board the 9:14 Transpennine Express service to Stoke-on-Trent. This train will be calling at Rutherford, Cammingdale, Leatherton East, Krypton, Betchley, Falkingdale, Masterson West, The Ridings, Chipworth, Adwick-le Street, Penagrice, Chappendale, and will be arriving at its destination, Stoke-on-Trent, at around 13:25. The Terry's Tuck Trolley will be coming along the train any time now with a selection of hot beverages, cold sandwiches, and light snacks. So get your wallets at the ready. And here comes Terry.
Thanks, announcer there. Oh, Terry's truck. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it, Graham? Right, okay. Why is everyone being silent? Graham, did you tell everyone to be silent? Everyone's pretending to be asleep. Okay, fair enough. Hot and cold drinks, anyone? Hot and cold drinks. Warm beverages?
Actually, sorry.
Tiny can of Coke. Wait your turn, sir. Wait your turn, sir. You, sir, would you like a hot coffee? No, thank you. You, sir, pretending to be asleep. Hot coffee? A little tin of ginger ale?
No,
yeah, Falkerdine Linctus? No? Okay, then, Graham, what do you want?
We were all playing a hilarious prank. So we all pretended to be asleep when you came back in. I hope you noticed. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that, Graham. But, I really would like to sell some of this stuff because, my wage relies on it. So, so I've got crayfish and dill is the specialist sandwich today. But don't make your choice yet because we've got potted meat, Graham. Potted meat's back. We went to the 80s. We got it, brought it back. Potted meat. And
actually, I quite like some potted meat. If you
haven't heard all the sandwiches. You haven't heard them all
right.
yet?
Sorry, carry on then. So it's crayfish and dill, potted meat. Just generic meat or any flavoured meat? Just meat.
Selection of different meats, Graham. It's a mulch. Meat mulch. We've got... actually, they're all the sandwiches, but we'd also have roulade, if you want one of those. We've got Twixers. We've got some Titan bars. I call them Titians.
Yeah. Have you got any pot mash?
Oh, yeah. When we went back to the 80s, we got one of them as well, yeah. We got a pot mash, pot noodle, pot spaghetti and new pot mash. So we've got all those. And what do you want? We've got wine spritzers.
Have you got any malt loaf?
Yep, we've got malt loaf. We've got some Thir'een.
Yeah, can I have a few slices of Thir'een? And if I could get myself, could I have... What alcoholic drinks would you recommend, sir?
Well, I quite like the Blue Balls. That's quite good.
Have you got any Blue Nun?
Yep, we've got Blue Nun. We've got some coconut liqueur. And whatever you want, Graham. Whatever you want.
Can I have a Blue Nun with a shot of coconut liqueur and just a suggestion of Coca-Cola, please? Okay.
Do you want any sugars in that?
7, please. Actually.
7 sugars. Now, come on. Don't be silly.
Tooth kind. Sorry. All right. 4, please.
Okay. And then we'll just... Oh! Hold on.
What was that?
Is everybody okay? What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, the light.
Oh, dear.
What?
Is everybody all right? Right, okay.
Oh, God. I don't think... Oh, it's a few carriages down, Terry. It looks like the flames up there.
Right. Oh, God. What's going on? I'm just going to have to make sure my trolley's all right. Anybody else want a drink while I'm at it? Maybe I'll do the drinks in a bit. Right.
No,
anyone?
I wouldn't. I still quite like that Blue Nun and with the show.
I'll pour you that now. You take the bottle, but I will charge you for whatever you've taken. Let's have a look around. Is everybody okay? Everybody all right? We seem to have hit something.
Has the carriage fallen a little bit?
I think one of the carriages in front of us might have fallen over. What are we going to do, Graham?
Well, I mean, are you first aid trained?
I'm toilet trained, Graham, I think.
I mean, that's debatable. I'm first aid trained. Shall we have a look at the carriage and see if we can administer some first aid?
Right, okay. Maybe we
Can I see your first aid kit, please?
It's in the other carriage. Maybe we could take a caller and see if they could sort of...
That's probably a good idea, actually. Let's take a caller. Hello there. You join us at desperate times. We've been involved in a train crash. We're not quite sure what the devastation is at the moment. What's your name and how can you help?
My name's Bertie, and I'll help out any way I can. First of all, Graham, I'd like to say great show, love it. First time caller, long time listener, and I've always been a fan of your question games, and now it seems like you are in one, and I'd really like to help guide this story because I'm really good at this.
I mean, thanks, and it's great to have you on board. But we are actually. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how devastating this is at the moment. So it's not. It's not a game.
Take 2 steps to the left and look at the floor. What do you find?
A pool of blood.
Right. Okay. So reach down and have a little taste of the blood. Is it actually blood or is it soap?
No. Oh my god. Oh no! I don't know why I did that. That is hot blood. Oh god.
Okay. Does it taste like it's from a male or a female?
I mean, this is not a game. I don't know. I can see there's somebody is a bit of a mess. A few chairs up.
Right.
God.
Okay. So I want you to get out of your seat and walk down the carriageway all the way to the end and see if you can get through the door.
Right, okay. The door's not... The automatic's not working, but I can...
Right, okay.
Something open!
Right, okay. Look around. Are there any zombies about?
Oh, God, it's even worse in here. There are no zombies in here. There's a lot of...
So, can I use my dice roll now? Is it permitted to use that? I've only got one, I believe, but I'd like to use it now.
We haven't got... I mean, you can, but it's not a game. This is real. I really need
Roll the dice, Graham. Let's see what we've got.
You rolled a 4.
Brilliant. 4. What does that get me?
Well, I don't know, because it's not a game. You wanted to roll the dice. I need some help. If you can't, can you just clear the line so we can get at least the 4th or the 5th emergency services on the line? Because 1, 2, and 3 are going to be getting here pretty soon.
Well, he's gone. We've cleared the line. Great help. Okay, so he's rolled a 4. So let's get another caller on the line now. What is going on? Are you there? Is somebody there? You've just rolled a 4. What's the next step?
Right, hello. Yes, I've rolled a 4. Great. That's really put us in a great position. We've checked around, and what I want you to do, Terry, is I want you to just take one large step forwards, please, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, I've taken 1 step forwards, and now I can confirm that I'm right up against the glass door, but it's not opening. So what do I do at this point?
Ram the trolley through the glass door, please, Terry.
Right, the truck trolley. The thing is, the tuck trolley cost me quite a bit of money. It was a gift from
Graham. It was a gift from Graham, sure.
He said I've got to pay him back for it, though. That's the thing. I can claim the money back. He says I've got to pay him back for that. And also, I don't want to dent it. So is there anything I could put on the front of it, maybe, to soften it, to stop it denting? I've got to think about my business here.
Can you see the button for opening the door? Can you see that?
I'm temporarily blinded.
Right, okay. Well,
it's passed. It was very temporary. It's passed.
Oh, good. What I want you to do, now, they have a safety feature on them. If you can find a small, thin piece of metal or card, slip it behind the button, it should pull the whole face of the button off, which will then allow you to use the emergency open function. Could you do that for me, please, Terry?
Oh, God, what was that? I think that was... right, okay. I'm just going to... I'll keep the caller on the line, but Graham, what's just happened?
Oh, God. Well, I think there's been a further explosion up top, and I don't know if it's another train that's come towards us, or I really don't know, but I'm actually starting to get quite worried, actually, Graham. There's a lot of... Great, Terry, I'm Graham. There's a lot of flames up there. First aid trained or not, we need at least the 6th emergency service here.
So I'm going to open my backpack and look at the items that I've brought in the backpack. And so it looks like I've got a compass, a dog whistle, a chocolate bar, and a little spinning top.
Sorry, can I have that? Can I have that chocolate bar?
Yeah, you can have that chocolate bar. Craig, don't worry. I'm going to get you your crayfish sandwich. I will get back to that, but we've got to solve this first.
Sorry,
the food's not going anywhere.
No, it's just my sugar levels. If they drop too low,
right? Yeah, you get a bit cranky, don't you?
Ornament. Yeah, I get a bit cross.
Right. Okay. Well, the thing is, right. It's quite an emergency. This. I don't want people to start nicking things, from the trolley, because when they get hungry, they're going to get hungry. I mean, you chaps, I'm sorry to say, some of you are going to die, and some of you are going to be here for a long time. Just don't nick anything there is a security camera, and I will come and get you. Don't nick anything from the trolley when I'm gone, all right?
It looks like he's lost an arm. If we put that limb on top of it, I don't think anyone will touch it. And everything's wipeable. It's all in packets, isn't it?
Right, Graham. We're going to go back to the callers now. I think I can hear Sarah. Sarah is on line 3. Sarah, what do you make of this?
Hi there, Terry. What I'm making of this is that actually I honestly think that you should be ringing 999 and not tomfoolerying him around with us on the phones.
Great. Okay, so it's feeling really real right now. But in this world, the world that we're in, it's not 999, it's 997. And it seems like the 7 is missing from the phone. I'm looking at the phone here. It's a push-button phone. It's missing a number 7. So what do I do?
Right, it wasn't even Sarah. I just wanted to get through. I love an emergency line.
Oh, it's all right. Whoever you are, what's your real name then?
I love listening out on the radio. I'd always listen out for emergency lines, just so I can get through. My name is Sarah. All right.
Well, Sarah, right. So, okay, we're ringing 997, and we haven't got a 7 on the phone. So, what do we do?
Right, I want you to turn to your right, and I think you'll see that there's a passenger not looking too well. You see that?
Yes.
Right, he's not real, he's just a robot. I want you to get your hand right underneath his chin, right on his Adam's apple, and I want you to yank it as hard as you can, and that'll pull off the face visor.
Right, okay, no, honestly, I'm tugging pretty hard. I'm really quite sure that this is not a robot. It's definitely a skin on a man.
Right, can you
I think he's just asleep anyway.
Right, mount your feet on the chair, right? And
right, okay.
Really pull it as hard as you can.
Honestly, it's a flap of skin. It's not a robot. I'm absolutely sure, unless technology has really, made massive advancements. I'm absolutely sure this is a real man. I'm just gonna. It's not gonna move. It's not gonna move. What do you think I should?
Right. Oh God, I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna give it a really big yank. If you are absolutely sure that it's a robot,
I think it will be a robot. You're gonna be laughing on the other side of your robot in a minute.
Right, here goes. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Oh.
What was that?
Oh God.
He's a robot, right?
No, he's not a robot. He's no.
All right.
Oh God, no!
I think I've got to go. Now I can hear.
That's not Graham. Oh God, I don't know what's just happened. That I've just pulled a man's face off.
Wow, you actually just pulled a man's face off.
He was really old though, wasn't he? I mean, it was probably.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think it's like when you pull some grass up, if you just put it back on, it'll sort of, as long as you get it back on quickly and water it, it'll just sort of grow back into the.
It will stick. It's fine. It'll stick back on, and plus, I mean, I reckon there's going to be a big fireball on this carriage soon, so no one's going to know it with you.
Yeah, no one will know it. So there'll be no investigation. Well, I mean, I'm just going to check his wallet. I'm just going to check his. See if he's because he did.
Have a look. He was going to buy a Coke. He
was going to. Yeah, do you want just? It looks like he's saying yes. If I move his head, did you want that Coke still? Yep. Well, let's just grab his wallet.
Contactless.
Can you do contactless? Yeah.
Can you do cash back?
What's the limit, Graham? What's the limit on contactless?
40, I think. But if has your machine got capability for cash back, or because we can?
No, it's just an iZettle, Graham. It's got one of them on it. Okay, well. It looks like the contactless has gone through. You know what, Graham? I'm going to ask that if we could just go around and find all the people who aren't responding right now, and we could maybe just see if they've got
a nice, cool, warm Coke to bring them round.
Yeah, warm Cokes all round. Warm Cokes all round, and it's on you guys.
It's on you. But also, in times of emergency, that's when prices vary, don't they? And Coke suddenly is immense. Good God. Are you all right, Terry? Oh God.
No.
Did the trolley fall on you? Oh goodness. I mean, do you mind if I have that bar of chocolate now? Do you know? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just in your bag. So can I get what's your passcode for your online banking, just in case. I mean, it's taken a turn, hasn't it? Do you want to sign anything over to me now, so it's on record, or have you already got a will? No. Right. So 98.48274893, and don't forget the B. It's Graham and Terry's packed lunch. We've been on the train. Have we got any callers? God, I don't know what we do at this point. I mean, the train's pretty dark, everyone. I don't know if you are still. It is pretty dark on here. Oh God. Oh. I thought I was sat on a seat. Oh God, I haven't been.
This is an emergency WallerFM announcement. We will now be moving away from Graham's hot trolley and moving into the next show due to technical difficulties. So, without further ado, let's change the theme and go over to... It looks like we've got Stuart's Meat Market coming up, so that'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
Hi guys. Yeah, wow. It's me, it's sort of Stuart here. I mean, I don't know what happened to Graham and Terry, if that's all right, but the show must go on, I think. So here it is, me, Stuart, meat. I've got my meat van, and I'm sort of meeting the locals. And who've I got with me? It's my friend Karl Kurtains. How you doing, Karl?
All right, yeah, it's me, it's Karl.
Yeah,
it's Karl. All right, yeah. Cool,
a little bit
man.
worrying, wasn't it, man? Hearing that sort of. But the show has to go on, and here we are, sort of driving along the road in a meat van, and we'll be meeting some of the locals. Meat and two veg, sir? Don't know about that.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Are you gonna do any like some of this? You gonna do some shout outs from the ice cream van, man?
No, mate, no, you're the shout-out man. Give us
No, man, I've been doing that for time, man, doing that for days. Man.
You're the shout-out man, that's your skill. You don't really have any other skills, man.
No, I've been talking to, Gwyn, right, and he said, I'm bigger than that, he said,
Oh, no, not him, though. He's a bit of a prat. I hate Gwyn. I think he's the right bell end. I won't sort of bow down to that cool boy's bollocks. I'm sort of, living on the edge, man. Come and live on the edge with me. We're just sort of, two guys driving around, meeting people, selling them a bit of meat, giving them some... I guess we need to... because it's the sponsor, I guess we do need to sort of try and sell the scripture too. But I'll sell it, sort of half-heartedly, begrudgingly.
Right, yeah. No, I just want to hear some of those old meat shout-outs you used to do on the market, man. Can't you? They were well vibe.
Oh yeah, I get it. Not the sort of shout-outs you do, you know, on the Monkey down the bloody Friday night at the old rave. You're talking about my sort of meat selling, aren't you? Okay, I'm down with you.
Yeah,
Maybe
man,
if you could just crank up that ice cream theme. I mean, that meat van theme. That one, yeah. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 pound we caught sirloin steaks on your legs, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself down here. We've got cockles. We've got jelly deals. We've got half a pound of tripe. Half a pound of tripe for you, sir. You know, sort of in the middle of the country here, man. I don't think we're going to see anyone who wants to. I'm used to doing this down in a sort of car park behind a pub. Can you sort of drive us to somewhere where we might find some sort of punters?
Wow, man, look, there's a naked jogger. Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, dude, wow. Wow. Let's catch up to him, man. You speed up. I'll put the siren on again. Come on.
Oh, man. Yeah,
half a pound of haddock for your Lord, not saying. Half a pound of meat for your all in. Hi guys, hey man, sort of stop, pull over man. Wow. Okay, so this really is a naked jogger. He's got everything out. Sir, come over here. You want a bit of meat?
All right. Yeah, all right. You know. Whew. How are you boys?
Yeah, well, you know, obviously you've got it all out, ain't you there?
You know, got the old ball and chain out, you know.
Well,
Just
what
got
are
the
you
old.
up to?
Well, just swinging around the old knackers and the knees, you know, free from the waist up and the teeth down.
Well, you'd sort of come out here and sort of run around naked in the sort of countryside, do you?
Oh yeah, it's not so busy around here, and you can just swing freely. Swing it left, swing it right, swing it up, be all you might.
What's that on your knees? Is that what have you got on your...
That's a bit of dog poo on my knees. Just you know, just where I put it. Keep the dogs away.
Well, okay, so here we are, right? Me and Karl Kurtains over here, we're sort of driving around, selling meat from our van and trying to meet people at the same time, do you know? Do you want a bit of meat? We've got all kinds of meat. Got half a pound of tripe for your mum, you know? We've got sirloins, fresh bit of pork, bit of pork, you know? Lamb chops, we've got it all.
Well, you know, I'm actually, you caught me at a funny time. I'm actually a pescatarian, you know, bit of a pescatarian. If you ask me why, if you pardon what my wife might say.
Okay.
No.
So what does that mean? Well, you can eat. Can you eat squid? Do you want some squid?
No, I can't. I don't eat anything that looks like the old, you know, the old ding dong a ling dong. Swinging from the old knackers and the knee eyes. Absolutely not. You know, the only meat that I bloody likes, the meat and 2 veg, you know, hanging down here. Or a couple of...
Oh, okay, yeah, well, sure, I could sort you out a bit of peas pudding, you know, a bit of dripping, a bit of that.
Oh, the only bloody dripping I've got is my wife on a Tuesday evening when she's waiting for my knees and my knackers and me balls up to my elbows. Hey?
Okay, well, I don't know. Karl, what have you got anything for him, Karl?
Oh, right. I mean, yeah, I quite like his peen, man. Yeah.
Oh, right. No, Karl, don't say that. What are you looking at that for? Hold on a second. What have you got poo on your knees, did you say?
Oh, well, you know, when you're running out like this and there's not many cars and people around, you often get a lot of wild dogs. And I don't want the wild, you know, I don't want the wild dogs here, but I'd quite like them to have a nibble on my knackers if they get close enough, so...
Wait, so, I mean, what you sort of want to repel the dogs?
No, I want to invite the dogs and repel them at the same time, but I don't want them to nibble it, but I don't really... You know.
Oh, okay. So you know, it's quite interesting.
It's an old army trick. You know, we used to do that in the army a long time ago. You know, Falklands, sure, a lot of wild dogs. We'd bit of poo on the old knees. Of course, we'd use each other's, not our own.
Yeah, but why?
You know, you wanna get your knees and your knackers, don't you? It's the old rhyming verb couplet thing, isn't it?
Well, I don't know what. I could offer you some script. I was supposed to offer you some scripture. Do you want some? I could give you some good words from the Lord if you want. We're part of the Cool Boys Club.
Sorry. I'll stop you before you bloody start. Only scripture I know is the scripture between me ripture and me picture as I'm sticking it to the good Lord above on a bloody Tuesday night.
You don't really know what that means. Oh God, you don't want for much, do you? Karl, right? Have you got any drugs or anything, Karl? We could give him some drugs, couldn't we?
Right, yeah. I mean, like what kind of a high are you after? Like,
I know it was speed or something. You were making it last time I asked. We got any speed?
Well, I'll stop you there. Only bloody drugs I need be between me knees and me knackers and me chips and me checkers. You know, up the trackies, down the shops, you know what I mean? It's only drugs I need.
Oh, right, okay. Well, we'll sort of let you run on then if you want, because we don't seem to have anything for you.
Only running I need is running to me bloody wife of a Tuesday evening, and she's nips to me knackers.
Well, I mean, you are running. Don't you sort of get stopped by the cops when you're sort of running around bollock naked in the old countryside?
Only stopping I'm doing is when my wife says to stop it after a Tuesday evening.
All right, okay. Well, anyway, run along, sir. Cheers, it's nice to meet you. Well, Karl, I don't know about you, but he was a bit of a weirdo, wasn't he?
Yeah, man. It just sounded really nice. I really liked. That whole area, man. It was just really like...
Karl, seriously, man, I thought you had a girlfriend.
Yeah, no, but when, sometimes you just want to, like, wow, man, like, it's so free. Like, wow.
Oh, we can drive back if you want, man. We can sort of see if you can get a bit.
Wow, no, man, like, who's that lady over there?
Okay,
wow.
Hey, we'll get them. Get your meat over here. 2 for a pound, you tripe and headache. We've got pork chops. Can I get a price on those pork chops? I just had Morrison's on the phone. The supermarket Morrison's. Had him on the phone. I said, how much do you charge for a couple of pork chops? He said $2.95. I said $2.95. I said I do them for $1.95. Get down to my meat van. Get your best friend on it. Get your best friend on it. Oh, sort of. Has that sort of piqued her interest? Madame, we've got meat. We've got a load of meat. This is my pal Karl Kurtains, and I'm Stu, man. And we're selling meat, and also we're meeting people. You got?
All right, lads. How are you?
You're selling stuff too.
Yeah. And I've got my own shop out here. I've a bloody long time had a shop out here. Don't get many customers, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it's sort of in the middle of nowhere, isn't you? Is it sort of shop at the side of the road? What have you got there? What have you got in that shop? Is that jumpers?
Yeah, just been making my own jumpers. I'm absolutely just making myself. It doesn't take me too long, but I've got a good lead time if you're after a bulk buy.
Well, they look a bit sort of a bit hairy, don't they? What are they made of?
They're just made of hair.
I can see, yeah.
The own body hair.
Slightly curly hair as it looks. They look a bit tickly.
Yeah, this is my pubic hair. It grows very fast.
Right, okay.
Very fast.
Yeah, it does. I've noticed. Do you wash it before you use it?
Sometimes, but you know what it's like down there. You plebs, the water just runs off, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, but I mean, it looks like there's a bit of sort of eggs or something in there. What?
Recently I've been playing the field a little bit, and when you play the field, you get sometimes you stay for eggs for breakfast, don't you?
No, never. But I mean, how long? It must take you years to make one of those. How much do you bloody grow?
No, You see, that's one of my special skills. It just grows so fast. By lunchtime, I will have had 3 jumpers, and by tea time, I will have had 7. I met 4 in the afternoon. You see.
Oh, well, that's. Well, I don't. They look a bit itchy. I don't really. Do you? And Carl, what do you think? Do you want to?
Wow, man! Like they're so like real. Wow, no one's got these, man. How much are they? Oh wow!
Hold on a sec.
Wow.
I don't know if I want those in my van because Mrs. They sort of look a bit licey. It looks like you've got a bit of lice in there.
I mean, you can spray them down with a bit of Febreze. That'll take the edge off.
I mean, they look a little bit like pubic lice.
Right. Well, discount price on the ones that are the worst. Then.
Discount price on the pubic lice. I mean, that's good. It's got a ring to it, but I don't want pubic lice in my meat van.
But, it sounds like your mate does. I don't do tracky bottoms, but you can just turn one of the jumpers upside down.
No, you're not having a jumper, Carl. You're not. I mean, maybe some driving gloves.
Man,
actually,
look,
no.
Though, like, wow, look at me spinning around in it, though, man. Wow.
Get it off, man. What are you doing?
So
right, you're not getting back in the meat van, man. That's fucking disgusting, man.
Wow.
You dirty bastard. You ain't getting back in here. Oh,
wow,
I'm starting to itch now. Take it right. Okay, Carl, you can stay here. By the way, excuse me, do you want some meat, by the way? I want to sell you some meat.
I mean, no, what kind of meat is it that you've got?
Well, I just sort of was on the phone earlier, yeah? I was on the phone earlier to M&S, Marks and Spencer, and I said, how much do you charge for a sirloin steak? And they said, well, we aren't cheap, of course, because we're M&S for the upper class. And they said, $7.95 for your entry-level sirloin. And I said, $7.95? You must be having a laugh, because I sell them for about $2.95, and they're the premium ones too. You must be having a bloody laugh. Of course, all the posh people come to me now to get the older sirloin steaks. And I reckon you, madame, looking pretty posh yourself. So how many can I sign you up for? Can I get a 1? Can I get a 2? Can I get a 3? They're all going. She's bought all 3. Yeah?
I don't really know what you've just told me, but I'll do you 3 for a jumper. So
No, not with any jumpers in here. Carl is not getting.
Come on,
you're not getting back in, man. You're not getting back in the van.
Oh, he's so dreamy though. I'll sit on top of the van, man. Like, wow.
Not happening, man. Not happening. Right. I'm going to leave you here because sod this, man. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Bollocks to all of you. Don't like it.
Dying, man, but would you mind doing us a pair of tracky bottoms or something? Yeah, well, I'll have a go.
WallerFM. And now on WallerFM, we'll go over to Simply Sandy.
Absolutely. Ahoy there, mateys. Ahoy there, ahoy there. Batten down the bloody hatches. Aha, me hearties. Okay. You join us for a very special Maritime themed show. You might not know it and you might not think it, and it certainly might not have felt it, but we're not in the studio today. Actually, it's myself here on the ship. I'm on my own vessel, riding across the waves, and I've got June with me. Hello, June.
It's me, it's June. How you doing, Ducky? How you doing, Sandy? How you doing, Cocker?
Oh, we're absolutely bloody blinding. We've been riding on this boat for quite a while, but we're on the approach to a young man's house. Because
I can see it's a bit of a foggy night, isn't it, Sandy?
Oh, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. It's a beautiful clear night. I was just trying to be a bit of a pie. Oh, you guys. Oh God, Sandy, it's
so
lovely
good
to
to
be
be
here.
back.
Sandy,
So good to
together we've been on the Lambrini. I'm sorry, we've had a bit of Lambrini. I mean, sorry.
You know, if a couple of ladies cannot get on a vessel and have a little bit of a Lambrini, you know, the Lambrini girls just want to have fun. And yes, we are, okay? But it's not daytime. It's not nighttime, June. Take your sunglasses off. It's daytime.
Sorry. Oh, anyway, we'll chuck the anchor down because we're nearly at this bloke's house. We're going to do a bit of a makeover in his house, I reckon, because he's got a bit of a situation going on. And well, let's go and have a look. Let's see what the damage is, eh, Sandy?
Well, we will, and just let's give it the proper credit and the proper kudos it deserves, June. Okay, because it's not just any old makeover. It's simply Sandy's Maritime makeover. Okay.
Mateys! Sorry. It's Lambrosco talking.
Okay, let's without further ado, let's drop trow, let's drop anchor, let's get on bloody board the dry land and go and see this fella Trevor.
Hello, I'm Trevor. Welcome to my house, Sandy and June.
Hello, Trevor, love. It's absolutely lovely to be here. And actually, what strikes me straight away, Trevor, before you've even spoken to me, strikes me straight away at the front of your house. It's so boring. It's so vanilla.
I'm telling you, Sandy, really, I have had this problem with a boring house for a long time now. Like, women walk up the road every day, loads of them, hotties as well. And I know it's a watery road, but there's a path. I'm just trying to, fill in the gaps. They walk up and down the road, and I tell you, not one of them has ever walked into my house and had sex with me. And I reckon it's because my house is so boring that every day, I mean, man and woman together at last, it should happen all the time. It's a natural thing. We're living in the natural world. Why aren't they walking into my house and having sex with me? And I came up with the idea, because it's too boring. It's bloody boring.
Okay, Trevor, I don't want to go straight into solutions mode, but I'm hearing you. One of the solutions that I could offer you for the front of the house, okay, because I hear what you're saying. You want to be a shining example for the road. You want to be a beacon of hope for those that are loveless. What screams beacon of hope next to the water, if not a bloody lighthouse, okay? If not,
well, so I'm thinking, because all the ladies will come to a light. If I start shining lights, really strong lights down onto all the ladies, I'll be like blinding them. I'll say, come to the light, they'll be like moths. Some ladies are like moths, and that's the type I like. Get yourself over here. It'll be a foggy night like today, and I'll be like, hey, here's a beam of light. Come towards it and into my bedroom where we can fuck.
Okay, well, Trevor, love, I'll just, some of the practicalities that I don't want to go into solutions.
I haven't had sex yet, Sandy. I've not managed to do that yet. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just not happened yet because, because my house is too boring.
Too boring, isn't it? That's right. And the thing with, if we do that, sorry to go back to on plan, solutions mode, but if we're going to turn it into a lighthouse, sorry, I've had a little bit too much Lambrini and my words are coming out of your mouth.
Hey.
Yeah. No, but honestly, darling, if we're going to turn it into a lighthouse, it's going to cost a lot of money to get up there with wires and bloody lights and getting men round with scaffolding and all the rest of it. So what I propose, actually, is we make a very small lighthouse. And what we do is, if we, on the top of your roof, okay, we just use an old cardboard box, cut out the front of it. And if we get ourselves a Coke can, open that out a little bit. Inside it, put maybe a reflector off somebody's bike. You can always find one of them. Pop it in there. Of an evening, you can shine a head torch up to it. It'll be a small beacon of hope for the neighbourhood.
Sandy, it sounds lovely already, and I'm already getting. I've got a semi on already because I know some action is coming to me. Do you want to come inside though? Do you want to come inside? Because I'm feeling more like inside is the problem. Like the outside, of course, yeah, that's a problem. Got to get them in there. But once they're in, what if they fall asleep before they've got to my bedroom? So get yourself in. Come on in.
Oh, thank you very much. Is it okay? Just sorry, are your shoes off household or are your shoes on?
Don't give a fuck. Come on, don't give a fuck. It's a shite house. Once you've made it over, then we'll shoes off, I reckon. So get your stens in. Shut that door.
Right, okay, brilliant. Well, it's lovely to be. I mean, one of the may I credit you actually on the fact that your house is quite warm. So insulation wise, all good to go there, Trevor.
It's because I've been jogging around the house recently. It gets really warm. It's just what I do. I don't like going outside.
Okay, that's fine. Right, so I could go off plan and I could go off piste. Okay, but Trevor, love, it's your home. So where do you want to take us first? What do you want us to have a look at?
Well, I've been working this out for years, Sandy. Once you put your mind to a problem for a series of years, you get the solution, don't you? So my biggest problem, obviously, place you go to most in the house, isn't it? The toilet. Come and have a look at my toilet. It's a boring toilet. Look at that. People don't want to use my toilet because it's boring. Sometimes I'll find someone having a shit behind the sofa or, on the TV or something because they're just like, oh, sorry, I couldn't find your toilet. It was too boring. I couldn't get myself psyched up for a poo. Too boring.
No, and that's, it's not just you, Trevor, love, that has this issue in life. Toilets around the bloody world are very, very boring. Okay, they are very regular.
Too boring.
They don't change much, but one of the things that it's a very quick tip and it's a very easy tip, and I know June will have something to say about this in a moment as well, actually. But one of the things you can do to jazz up your toilet, okay, a little bit of lipstick. Okay, we've all got a little bit of lippy hanging around in his bags, back of a cupboard, back of the drawer. Get that lipstick all over the top of the toilet seat where you'd pop your buttocks, okay? Because when you sit down for a onesie or a twosie, however your doozies, okay, give that botty a little kiss.
It's a big bum kiss.
Hold on, Sandy. Sandy, hold on. June here. Hold on a minute. Don't tell me you're going to be wasting all that bloody lippy on a toilet seat when I know there is a solution that's a lot cheaper than that. Do you know what I'm saying, people? Eh? You having that, eh? Those are the craftiers out there because they know that you're wasting money if you're putting lippy on it. That's for your gob. Toilet lippy can be made a lot cheaper than that. While you were having a look at this toilet, I've been nosing around the house, rifled through some of the cupboards, and what have I bloody found? A bit of turmeric. I found a bit of turmeric, and that is going to be the perfect replacement for lippy. Mix it down. Smear it across there, and Sandy, I don't know what you're talking about lipstick because a bit of turmeric's done it. Hold on, I'm not done because I've got myself. Some people would say get a bit of ketchup on there, but it's not thick enough. It's not viscous enough. It's gonna come off, and you're gonna have to use too much of it. What I've done is I've taken half a cup of tomato puree, mixed with some water down to part of puree, and what I've done is I've made myself a nice red paste. And adding the turmeric to that, it'll add a thickness to it, a stronger colour. Smear it all over the top of your toilet seat. There you go. Done it, half the price.
Oh, June. Absolutely. Tomato puree to a bloody part of puree. So good. And that's why you're here, because I'd be wasting, my Chanel's and me, Michelle Obama lipsticks all over the toilet seat. And you've got your bloody tomato puree, part of puree. That's great. And actually as well,
that's a good tip for anyone out there. If you've got tomato puree, you don't want to use the old tube. Half the tomato puree, half water, mix it down to part of puree.
Oh, so good. And I'm so glad you're back in our lives. Trevor, how do you feel about that?
Oh, Sandy, I feel like I'll finally get a good night's sleep knowing that my bum could be kissed on every toiletual visit.
So you feel like you're probably at a 9 or a 10 right now, is that right?
Well, honestly, Sandy, I had a quarter semi on earlier. Now I've got about a semi. I've got about 0.6 right now.
Okay, pop that back down. But let me tell you how I can take you even higher. Okay,
right.
You've got that toilet all set up and it's ready. Now, what I do know about you is I know that you love a nautical theme. I know you love pirates. I know you love boats. I know you love the ocean. I know you love the sea. Okay, Think about this in your toilet. Okay, what about if we popped in there a very own hammock for your poo, okay?
Oh, yeah. So it could catch them, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So what I'm proposing is it's only going to be a couple of little drilling holes, and it'll be holes where water doesn't go, okay? And we'll make sure it's fully sealed so there's no water getting in.
Yeah.
So we'll pop a little hammock in there, or a hammock frame. And then all you'll do each time is just pop some of your toilet paper on there, make a little poo hammock, okay?
Can I just jump in there, Sandra? Can I just jump in there? I tell you what, you're not going to suggest using actual expensive material or an old T-shirt or anything like that, because I've got a better solution, a cheaper solution. And I hope I didn't jump in too early there, Sandy, but you should have been saving your Kit Kat wrappers. You should have been saving your Kit Kat wrappers, because that is the perfect material for a bloody hammock.
Okay, no, that's this is why you're here. You're bringing the cost down, because I'm saying using toilet paper, you making a poo hammock out of the paper.
No, because that's got a use. You've got to think about everything and its uses. I've used my Kit Kats, and we're not talking about the plastic ones. We're talking about the paper Kit Kat wrappers. When it's been used, it now has no use, unless you're going to make a lovely bracelet out of it. Sometimes I do. But in this case, I'm saying, no thanks, I'll make bracelets out of something else, maybe a breakaway wrapper or something like that. We're using it for the poo hammock, so I've been saving them all year. And I know you two have, Trevor, because I looked in your cupboard and I found loads of Kit Kat wrappers. I know you've been planning for this day. Let's add those all together. We're going to combine them all together, and we're going to make the hammock out of those.
Trevor, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. And let me tell you, on the checklist, toilet, ding! Am I right, Trevor?
Absolutely, Sandy. I won't give you an update on the precise angle of my erection, but it's on the up. It's on the up. Move on. Let's move on. I'll show you the rest of the house, because if you look around, well, let's go into this. We're going to go into the living room, and I'm just gonna say nothing about it. I'm just going to let you comment on what you think is the problem with the living room.
Whew, okay, where to bloody start? Well, one of the main eyesores in here, that sofa over there is very drab. Okay, it's not a very nice sofa, that is it? Pattern's not nice. Ugh.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? So, Sandy, are you thinking what I'm bloody thinking? What we can do with that sofa?
Absolutely. Turn it into a pirate ship.
Pirate ship. What do you think of that, Trevor?
My mum died on that sofa. So it's it's quite, it's sentimental to speak. But I see what you're saying. Pirate ship. We could use her skull, couldn't we, for the skull and crossbones? Because I've still got her upstairs. Because I don't like bury. Well, I didn't go around to burying her yet. We could use her skull right on the front of it. Skull and crossbones. Pirate ship. I like it, Sandy. I love it, Sandy.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, bring your mother back to life on your very own pirate ship.
No, she's never coming back to life, but we'll stick her on the front, ward off any strangers. Oh, the lasses are going to be here. I'm at point 8, Sandy. I'm at point 8. I love it.
Okay, well, let me take you a notch higher. Okay, so obviously to make a boat on a sofa, we're talking about wood. Okay, I know you've got wood, but actual wood.
Not yet, Sandy. Point 8.
No, point 8. Okay, but that wood's going to be very expensive. So what you will need to do is get yourself down to the supermarket, or any local shop. Supermarket's probably better. They've got a bigger range. Get the cheapest spaghetti that you can, dried pasta. Okay, you're going to sort of tie that together, probably using Kit Kat wrappers if you can. That's going to give you a wood effect. Okay, that's
absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be beautiful. And might I say, don't be tempted to get the wholemeal spaghetti, because it's the wrong pattern, don't you think, Sandy? I mean, you were just saying that on the way here. You never use a wholemeal spaghetti when you're making a wood pattern, because it's just the wrong shade.
It's the wrong shade. It does not look like wood. And actually, you can look at it when the light reflects on it, and you just feel like a fool. And you'll certainly feel like a fraud. So you're absolutely right.
I know what that feels like, Sandy. I've felt like a fool a lot of my life, but I feel like them days are over, and I'm going to get myself some action. I'm going to get me willy
on that pirate ship. On that pirate ship, you're going to be sailing the 7 seas. Now, also looking around, Trevor. I hope you don't mind, but your carpets are looking a little bit dry. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get it. I know what you mean. Like, because when I first got them, obviously they were moist. They were soft and moist. And they dry out, don't they? Once you neglect it a little bit. At first, when they started to dry out, I got my old chippy wrappers and chippy papers, and I rubbed them around, all the oil off the old chippy wrappers, tried to keep them moist. But you neglect it. When you've had 5 years of no lasses coming around, you start thinking, what's the point in keeping me carpets moist? Dog used to lick it as well, because I put chippy oil on it. Dog used to lick the carpet. He's dead now, God bless him. But back then, he would lick the oil off the carpet. I say, stop doing that. I've give you some food. I've put it in your dog bowl. Stop doing that. He still lick it. And that, I reckon he's part of the problem. So I chucked him in a river. But anyway, I'm with you. But what are you saying?
Okay, I mean, You've kind of hit the nail on the head where we all do feel about carpets. You're exactly right. They get so dry, and it's
dry.
It's a big pain to get them moist. Okay, it really is. My carpets, let me tell you, dripping wet every day because that's how I like them. I like to keep them that way. But I've got time, and Trevor, I know you haven't. Okay, so
No,
what I'm
very
thinking,
busy.
what I'm thinking is a pirate like yourself, sailing the bloody seven seas and setting sail on the seven seas on his sofa boat over there. What do you need betwixt your feet, Trev? You need some sand.
Sand.
Not sandy, some sand. You will feel sandy, but not me, okay?
I know that's why they call you Sandy.
No, it's not actually. It's because my name's Sandra. Okay, I've got building sand. I've got play sand. How about bringing the beach to you? Okay?
Hold on, Sandy. Hold on. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? You know what I'm going to say. Why are you wasting money on sand? Because sand's expensive. Have you looked at the bottom of your biscuit tin recently? Because I've been looking at the bottom of mine, and what have you got there? It's almost the same as sand. It's a little sweeter than sand, but it's almost the same. You need to be collecting that throughout the year. You need to be collecting all your crushed up biscuits from the bottom of the bags. How many packets of biscuits you get through a year? 200? 500? Yeah, it all adds up. Those little crumbs, that's your sand there.
I mean, she's bloody done it again. I mean, that, as I said, June, though, I can get the building sand and the play sand for free. But you're right. You're quite right. Don't buy expensive stuff. Use the biscuits. And of course, if you've got little kiddies, they're gonna love eating that. Tell them it's sand and tell them they can eat it.
Not yet, Sandy. But once I've got my lighthouse, once I've got my pirate ship, once I've got my sand on the floor, maybe there will be some kiddies to follow. I'm a 0.9, Sandy. I'm a 0.9. I am pointing up. It's not as far as it will go up, but it is pointing up.
Okay, well, let me take it a little bit further. You've got the boat, you've got the sand. What you need is the sound of the bloody ocean. I know you're close to the ocean, but let's bring the ocean into your living room. What about having a tape of ocean noises?
Oh no, Sandy. Oh no. I mean, okay. I love the idea of having an ocean noise, but a tape, Sandy, I don't think so. I don't believe in pre-recorded media. It's got to be live for me. It's got to be live.
Okay. I mean, that's the first thing we've come up against. That's absolutely fine. I don't know how we're going to be able to do anything like that live. I don't.
Don't think too hard, Sandy, because I've got a slight solution. I've got a friend. Let's call him Martin. He's not called that, but he doesn't like being called by his real name. Let's call him Martin. He doesn't speak. He's not deaf and dumb. He's just chosen not to speak because all he does is he speaks in the sound of the ocean. The ocean sound. And I could listen to him all day, and I want to listen to him all day. I propose that we give him a ring and see what he's got to say about this because he's the only one for me.
No. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. Let's get Martin on the phone. Have you got? Yeah, okay. Give him a call.
Let me just have a look. I'll see if I've got his number, Andy. I'll find it somewhere. Right. I'm going to put him through. Martin. There he is. How are you doing, Martin? Oh, it's beautiful, Sandy. I just want to listen to that all day. Martin, you're an absolute treasure, you are, Martin. I want to get you involved. I can hear that. Listen to those waves crashing. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Right.
Okay, wow.
Sandy.
Very good, actually. I'll give him that. Okay. How far away does Martin live?
Well, he lives about 45 miles away. He lives in Blackburn. So,
Okay, Blackburn. Okay. Well, I've got an idea, Trevor Love. Okay. What I've been saving for a long time, and June will attest to it. She knows what I'm like. I love to save cling film pipe cleaners, toilet roll tubes. Okay. Kitchen roll tubes as well, because they're a lot longer. What I'm proposing is that we make our own 45-mile tube carrier from you to Martin, the beach to you. Okay. Bring that beach all the way to you. Okay. Bring that sound of the ocean to you. Are you fancying it?
Can we get the rights to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, then absolutely, I would love that. If he could all day, every day, maybe not, I mean, let's give him 8 hours to sleep, but all day, every day when I'm awake,
We'll work out the hours later. He can be shouting down the pipes, can't he? Down the toilet roll tubes.
Absolutely.
Sandy, it's a dream come true.
I know. But there's just a couple of quick ones I want to race around the rest of the house for. Okay.
Okay. But Sandy, I reckon. Look.
Go on, love. Go on.
I don't know how to thank you for this, Sandy.
Well, we've not done it yet, love. We've not done it yet. It's all just conjecture. It's talk at the moment.
I'm going to get some pussy finally.
Okay.
I'm finally going to get some ass.
Okay. When we've done the work and we do the great reveal, just be thankful. Don't do all of that. Just be thankful. Okay.
So couple of things. What else is wrong, Sandy? Just run me through it. It's
just a couple of special bonus features that really I want to do for you. Okay. Well, I've seen your boiler. Okay. Boilers are always hidden behind cupboards. Nobody wants to show off the boiler these days. You've got a Worcester. You've paid for it. Show it bloody off. Okay. So what I'm suggesting
Love that boiler.
We take that covers off that boiler. Okay. Take the cupboard away from it. We're going to write tinfoil studs. We're going to make some tinfoil studs. We're not paying for the fancy ones. We're making our own tinfoil studs. And I want you to write, well, not you. I'm going to do it. We're going to write babe. Okay. BABE, babe. 90% naughty, 2% angel. Okay.
With its studs on my boiler. Oh,
on your boiler.
That'll look amazing because I found the boiler's hidden into it, and people come into the house and they say I'm bored because I can't see your boiler. Get it out for everyone.
Worcester, bloody show it off. Okay?
Worcester, yeah.
Another little tip, just a quick one. Okay, I know you got a local fun fair in town at the moment, and I've taken the liberty to get yourself 4 goldfish. Okay, front of that boiler, cling film. Okay, pipe cleaner. You're going to make yourself, you're not buying a fancy fish tank, you're sticking one on the front of the bloody boiler, okay? Cling film pipe cleaners, a little bit of sticky spit. You're going to get on there, fill it with water, get the goldfish in there.
And the goldfish will be swimming around the boiler, and oh, God, that's going to look amazing. But, I mean, hold on, Sandy, what's going to happen when I turn heating on?
Well, there's plenty of fairs that come into town. You can change, you can chip and change, you can put some worms in there, put some wasps in there, what you like.
Oh, that'll look amazing.
And one last little treat for you, okay, because I know you've spoken about your dog quite a lot, okay.
He's dead. I chucked him in. I know. There was an accident. I took him out fishing. I took him to the river fishing, and he sat on the side of the boat, and I said, fetch, and I took the ball in the river, and he followed it.
Okay.
Well, he didn't actually. He kind of looked at it and said, I'm not fucking following that, so I chucked him in the river. I miss him every day.
So, I mean, it's a sad tale, but I've noted that you do leave that dog's ball still out. So,
I'm hoping one day he'll come back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A little bit of whimsy, a little bit of fun with a dog's ball. Okay, a little bit of enjoyment on that. What I've actually written on the other side of it, I've written, hot mama needs some wine. Okay, so when your dog does back, imagine the joy that'll bring when people read that and see your dog.
Hot mama needs some wine. He's on a dog's ball, isn't it? Oh. Maybe he'll come back now. I'll chuck him in fucking river again if he does.
Okay.
But I love that dog ball though. I do love that. I love having that out because it tells the ladies that I care about animals, doesn't it? So they'll come over and they'll be like, oh yeah, you care about animals, do you? Oh, I'd like to see your animal, and then we'll fuck.
Okay, hot mama needs some wine. Absolutely.
Yeah, they'll read that. They'll read hot mama needs some wine. I'll be like, how about you need a bit of wine? And I could slip some into the wine.
Okay, Trevor love. Okay, now I don't mean to rush you out your own home, but I've got a team of bloody builders. I've got a team of bloody trades outside that are wanting to get straight on with this. So, if you wouldn't mind, Trevor love, if you can take yourself off for a day, do what you need to do.
Absolutely.
We're going to crack on.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's give this house one big fat makeover!
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for you join us now for the big day. It's the big reveal. Trevor's been away for just shy of 24 hours. Okay, we managed to do this one in record time. Trevor, I want to bring you over And I want you to close your eyes as I take you on a tour of your very own.
Can I open my eyes when we're on the tour, though? Because I won't be able to see it, will I?
No, that's very true, actually. Okay, well, we're inside the front door now, Trevor. I want you to open your eyes. What you'll see before you, first of all, is your bloody living room. What are you thinking? Tell me your thoughts.
Wow. Oh, the sand between me toes, Sandy. I'll never put my shoes on again. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. I can hear the sounds of the ocean. Oh, that is just amazing. Oh, and the pirate ship, and there's me mother. You right, Mum? I knew I'd make something out of you one day. I knew I'd make something out of you. I'm finally going to get laid, Mum. And you'll be watching. You'll be there watching me.
Okay, Trevor, love, we'll give you a minute, love.
That's a red though, isn't it? That's Mother's skull. I recognise it. I put Lippy on it. Every day, I would make up that skull with their own makeup. But I don't recognise these other bones. What are these? These aren't her bones, are they?
Oh, yeah. No, we had to use some cow bones.
Cow bones! Skull and cross was absolutely beautiful.
Have a minute with your mother. Take a moment, take a breather, feel the sand between your feet.
On the pirate ship.
Absolutely, get Martin. Come out when you're ready.
It's a pirate's life for me. I've got the sand between my feet. Oh, Mother. I never thought you'd get to see this day. I'm finally going to get me willy wet, and you're going to be watching. You're going to be there right with me. You're going to be looking at the same. I will pick you up and I'll hold you in my hand as I hold her down and cram deep into her vaginal cavities, and she might let me do anal. But I'm fine, and there'll be a queue at the door. Once I've done one, I'll wipe off. I'll chuck I'll chuck my nappy off. I'll put a new one on. And then we'll be getting at it right on this sofa with you watching. And then I'll club around the head with the bone and I'll say, next, next. I'm going to finally get laid. I love you, Mum.
Okay, Trevor, look. Going outside.
Hello. I'm so happy, Sandy. It feels like I've got a full stiffy. I'm fully erect.
Okay. We'll get a bloody pirate towel in front of that. Okay, there's one last special surprise for you, Trevor, love. Okay.
What is it?
Well, we had a little bit of the budget left over, and we had half an hour or so spare because it didn't take us the full 24. So what we've done is we've paid for one last little surprise for you. We've paid for a sea shanty team to come in 24/7. June, what are the sea shanty team called? Is it Longstaff?
It's the Longstaff lads. Lovely set of lads. They used to do shanties down at the old Maritime bar that I used to go to all night. They can go all night, all day, and they bloody will do. They'll work in shifts because there's 2 lots of them, 12 on, 12 off, shanties 24 hours a day. And I tell you what, these boys have got a set of pipes on them. Lovely. And they've written a special song for this occasion. And let me tell you, Sandy, you haven't heard this, but you get a little mention in it.
I ate a fish with Sandy Scorthorpe. Oh, I, Sandy Scorthorpe. I ate a fish and I ate one more Thorpe. Fishing with me Sandy Scores. A crayfish swam right up a tuppence. Oh, I, Sandy Scorthorpe. An eel got caught between her bosoms. Fishing with me Sandy Scores.
Oh my word! That is a bloody great sea shanty.
I don't agree with all of the lyrics, but it's nice to be in a sea shanty, isn't it?
It is. I've always dreamt about being in a sea shanty. And Trevor, I mean, what do you make of that?
It's all too much, Sandy and June. It's all too bloody much. I'm losing my erection, but it's just because it's too much. It'll come back because once we do the grand opening, once we say it's open for business, there'll be a line of ladies.
Okay, Trevor, it's been really lovely working with you, and I really do hope that you find sincere love. Okay?
Sincerely, I'm gonna get my fuck on.
Okay, Trevor, love. Thank you very much. It's been great working with you. It's been Sandy's Maritime Makeover with me, Sandy Scorthorpe, my lovely friend June. Round of applause, anyone?
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's 9 a.m. again, and it's time for Colin and Craig.
We're taking the mightiest morning around.
We're putting it into a breakfast sandwich.
Had some sausage and I've had my toast.
Now I need a little dose of wake me up.
Colin and Craig on the breakfast show.
Colin's here and so is Craig.
We'll tickle your balls while we're cleaning your teeth.
Now get off to work before you miss your train.
Colin and Craig, it's the Lafferty boys. Colin and Craig, making the
Good morning, world!
Good morning, Vietnam!
Good morning, Costa Rica! Good morning to everyone! It's Colin and Craig!
Colin and Craig, the Lafferty boys. We're back again at 95.42786341998B.
And we're bloody live! Today, we're live on Kettering Road in Peshlington-on-Sea to do our massive Wake Up the Neighbourhood breakfast bangers with Colin and Craig!
Absolutely. We're baking me crazy. You're having a brimful of rasher. Wake up, shake up.
Oh, play a bit of soggy biscuit or get your muffins out. We'll be up at the crack of the dawn, waking up at cocklight, eh?
Hardly working or working hardly.
Oh, bloody heck.
Absolutely. Oh, how are you doing, Colin and Craig? Are you all right?
I'm not bad, Colin and Craig. How are you doing, Colin and Craig?
Yeah, tricking in a basket, so...
A tricking in a basket, eh? I'll trick you in a basket. Oh, what are we going to do, Graham? What are we going to do, Colin? What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Colin? What are we going to do? I'm excited. I'm too excited.
I don't know, we're going to have a lot of bloody fun. I know what we should be doing today. We should be having a bloody game of more sausage, madam.
Oh, yeah, let's knock on a door and find someone who wants to play more sausage, madam. Hello? How you doing? And who's there?
Who is it?
Hello, Colin and Craig. You woke us up. You said you didn't say you were going to be round this early. It's the legendary Colin and Craig. Sorry, lads. Love to do a bit of presenting. I'd love to be a presenter one day.
All right. What's your name then?
Oh, my name's Bradford. Sorry, my name's Bradford, and this is my lovely wife Tina. She has not woke up yet properly. She's a bit cranky. Get yourself a coffee, love. So Bradford and Tina are today's guests on the show. Sorry, lads. Bit of presenting there.
Stop that. You're not the presenter. I honestly would stop that if I were you.
One day, though, lads. One day. Hey.
Yeah, right, brilliant. Well, I mean, it's great to have you on the show, Bradford and Tina and Bradford, Tradford and Beaner. And I, Beaner. So, are you ready for the first game?
Yeah, I really am ready for the first game. Bradford and Tina take to the stage to play the first game. Who will win this round of... What's the game called, lads?
Yeah, honestly, I've asked you to stop that because that's what I would do. So Bradford and Tina take to the stage. Who's going to win the game? The game is, how many sausages can Tina fit in her mouth?
Oh, hey, you know what? I tell you what, Colin and Craig... A bloody lot. You don't know my wife. A lot of bloody sausages can fit in her mouth.
Yeah, good. She looks like she's got a mouth for sausages fitting in her mouth. So, for this game, you can have a certain amount of time. Have you got some sausages ready, or do you want us to get some sausages ready for you?
Yeah, well, I've got some lovely corn-fed
beef sausages. They're my favourites. So they're my wife's favourites. She's not going to stay up because she's cranky, but she'll be happy once she's got some. We're not going to cook them, are we? We haven't cooked them.
I mean, no, it's fine. It's up to her. It's however she feels internally.
She'll puke them back up anyway. We don't need to cook them. Don't waste your gas. Anyway, I'm ready to start. If you want me to start, it looks like Bradford's ready to start stuffing the sausages in his wife's mouth, and not for the bloody first time either.
Yeah, no, I've asked you to stop doing that. So if you wouldn't mind, just please
I'll stop now. I'd already
the
stopped doing it when
boys,
you said.
Well, sometimes the Lafferty laughs are on the other cheek.
Well, without further ado, let's get stuffing.
Go on, another one in there. Get it in there, love. Here we go. Yep, that's 3. You've got 3, 4. Easy, 4 easy. I reckon we got to 7 or 8. Oof, give another stuff. Oof, yeah. Oh, that's some good stuffing.
Colin, while they're stuffing sausages, what do you want to do?
I think we should take a caller.
Right.
Hi. Hello.
Hello there, welcome to the Breakfast Show. It's Colin and Craig. It's Craig and Colin. How are you doing? Are you having a good time? How many sausages is his wife going to fit in her mouth?
I think maybe about 14, because I've measured his wife's mouth before, because I used to measure mouths for a living, so I think 14, because I've done the math.
All right, okay, so to make sure you've done the math properly, in order to get that verified, you've got to answer a quick question. So are you ready for your question?
Yes, I'm ready for the question.
Okay, so your question is about the Earl of Sausage. Okay, so in which year did the Earl of Sausage open the gates to the whole of the local area and let them come in for a big old sausage party? Which year was it?
Well, I really don't know. I'd like to request the sticky egg, if that's possible. Could I request a sticky egg?
It's early in the game for the sticky egg, but yeah, if you want to request a sticky egg, let's go to the sticky egg.
Oh, now it's time for the sticky egg, and here comes Colin with the sticky egg, and here comes Craig with the sticky egg, because now it's time for the sticky egg. Sticky egg. Oh, the sticky egg. What a great request. So, what does that mean, Colin?
Sticky, icky, icky. Oh, wee! It's time for the sticky egg. So what that means now is that the husband is now going to, so little Bradford is now going to have to see how many eggs he can stuff into his mouth.
Bradford at this point stopped stuffing sausages into his wife's mouth and then started stuffing sticky egg. Oh, sorry, lads, I did it again. I'm sorry, lads.
You've done it again, that's fine. Let's get his mouth full of eggs. How many eggs do you think you can stick in there, Bradford?
Well, my wife's currently got 12 sausages in her mouth. I reckon we can get some more in. But you doing all right, love? She's doing all right. She's had more than that in there. Sticky eggs in my mouth. I reckon about 19. I reckon 19 sticky eggs in my mouth.
Right, you start egging and we're going to take a caller.
Okay. Oh, those are sticky.
Right, okay, over to the phones, please. Hello. Yeah. Hello, welcome to the Breakfast Show. Yeah, these phone lines, honestly, every week they're broken. Hello there.
Alright, guys, how are you doing? How are you fucking doing? Alright, how are you doing?
Yeah,
What's up?
Very good, thanks. We're just in the middle of a game. We're on to the sticky egg part of the game. So, how many?
I'll have a bloody sticky egg, I do.
How many sticky eggs do you think Bradford's going to get in his mouth today?
24. Because I reckon they're right small, aren't they, sticky eggs? 24, I reckon.
Right, okay, so 24. Just to get that one verified, you're going to have to answer a question. Are you ready for your question?
No, don't like questions, man.
Right, okay, so the year was 1742, and the Earl of Sticky Egg had asked for a new suit to be made. But what had he asked the new suit material to be made from, and how many pieces?
Chainmail. You know, when you get one of them letters and it says pass it on, or your mother will die on a Tuesday if you don't pass this on. That one of them.
Okay, so you're 50% clear on that one, and just want to know how many pieces.
5. 5. I said 5.
Oh no, what's going on?
Craig has got his bacon and his toast.
Colin's got his sausage on the ropes.
And we're playing soggy biscuit.
And waking up your missus. So tune in for the Lafferty Breakfast Show. Oh, I think Colin's disappeared. I don't know where he's gone. I think he might have gone to buy a new dog because he's misses his old one. But he shouldn't have done it right in the middle of the show. So we're going to go over to the shout-outs now, and it's not going to be Karl Kurtains this week because he refuses to do it. He's changed his mind. He says he doesn't want to do shout-outs anymore. He's above it. So we've got someone else in. It's a lad from down the road. He's lovely. He's called Big Bins. Give him a hand.
All right, it's me, Big Bins. All right, I'm doing the short shout out for the end of the show. Big Bins. Right, okay, so here we go. Big shout out to my friend Skeggo. He lives down in Skegness. Oh, he's lovely. He's a really nice guy. Love lips. Keep kissing love lips, and keep shouting from the rooftops. Big Bins. And I've got. I was meant to have my mate with me today, but he didn't turn up. My mate's called Shit Shed. So if everyone in the chat can give a shout out to Shit Shed. Big Bins and Shit Shed. Shit Shed. Anyway, thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I got any more shout outs for that because thing is, right, I don't know really that many people, but I'm trying to network a bit, trying to get myself around, and thanks to all you lot for tuning into WallerFM today. We've gone quite far over the allocated time slot, but Big Bins, just Big Bins there, and just big shout out to everyone in chat. Carl, Rona, Perry, Chocolate Chicken Tits, Salted Spiral, Loathsome Greg, you guys have been brilliant. We've had a great bloody WallerFM this weekend. Big Bins shout out to everyone. Carlo Supreme, Big Bins, Big Pins, shout out to Candy Ping, 42, shout out to K Diggity Dog and Shedders, Carl Rona Perry's in the house, he's got 4 smileys, Salted Spiral, Hey J Face and Loathsome Greg, Slopdosh, Flightless Bird Boy, Big Bins! Oh, big shout out to Flightless Bird Boy from the Big Bins crew. We've been washing everyone's bins this weekend. We've been washing everyone's bins through the night. It just remains for me to thank Gwyn, the Cool Boys Club, and everyone else on the shout out. And I think we might have Shit Shed joining us in a second. If Shit Shed's on the line, I'd love to get him on there because he's been shouting out all the boys all week. He's definitely been rising up the shout out rankings. Shit Shed's, you out there? Can you give us one last shout out?
Oi, it's me, Shit Shed!
Shit Shed's out there. Big Bins and Shit Shed, just letting you know. Sandy Scruff-up. Massive thanks to Sandy Scruff-up for giving us this opportunity. And we've been Big Bins and Shit Shed. Big Bins! Big Bins! Shit Shed! Oh, absolutely brilliant. Okay, see you later, guys. You've been absolutely wonderful. Bye.